All right. What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. And today is day 2. Actually, it's day 4 of my daily May live stream. What's up, everybody? I see I got about 23 viewers. Andy, Loud Matt, welcome. Warwick Dark Edge, welcome. How's everybody doing? I got Manny Candon with an image that's not loading. What's up, Pew Pew Guy? Caleb Baldry. Welcome to the live stream. How are y'all doing this evening? Noah Gabriel, welcome to the live stream. So today we're going to talk about my schedule first. We're going to talk about my schedule. Earlier today, about 3 hours ago, I put up a poll about this Judge Kark situation. Right? Looks like I've got 84 votes so far. So if you guys would be so kind, go to my Facebook page here and vote on this. So I want to know if you guys want me to do videos on Judge, or should I skip him and go ahead and start doing videos on Kark? And how I need to know is with this poll right here. So go to my Facebook page and then let me know. Right now, it is 58 to 26. 58 says that I should skip Judge altogether and go on to Kark. And 26 people have voted to do Judge videos. So if you guys could do that for me. Where did rest in peace Kira Blender go? So I got to figure out how I need to do all this, because not only do we have a Kark event happening starting tonight, actually starting in an hour. The event starts in an hour. We've got a Kira Enthea event. We've got Heroes of the Month all over the place. The Hero of the Month on mobile is who? Who's the Hero of the Month on mobile? Astrid Lucas. And the Hero of the Month on Facebook. Whoops. The wrong way. It's Ching Mao. Steve-O says, I feel like the lesser used heroes need the videos more, since most people don't use them as much or know how to use them. Steve-O, that's a very compelling argument, and it is the one thing keeping me interested in doing a Judge video, doing any Judge videos. I think that Judge is a little weak, and I'm kind of concerned about his viability in any team. I think that there's just too many heroes that do what he does better, and I don't think he really excels in anything that anybody else does better, if you know what I mean. I like Judge a lot. I think he's a cool character. There's not a lore article for him, unfortunately. Pete Gutana says go with Kark. Harry K says Astrid Lucas. Yeah. Try Elmer, Dorian, Daredevil, King Mao, the starter hero. Maybe. Astrid, here's a calendar. Post it in Discord. Let's see. Let's check this out. Disable. Yeah. So we got a good calendar here. Very strong calendar. Did somebody is Heidi being redone? Does anybody know? I was looking at the leaks page, and I don't think that she's being redone. Like, somebody said that she's being redone, or he's being redone. I don't know. But it doesn't actually say. It looks like just a standard. It looks like just a standard hero event, except for this fourth quest. This is a little different. The fact that it wants you to upgrade is reminiscent of the Daredevil upgrade. When Daredevil was improved, there was an event right after to rank up Daredevil because she was improved. Where does it... Okay, so... Areola and Specta, classic, said that she got improved. Does anybody know what happened? Harry K says, yeah, release notes say Heidi is. How do you get many soul stones for heroes? You just gotta play the game. The app update says it. It's in the app update notes. Like on... Like actually in the Play Store? Oh, I have an update. Okay. So here we go. Here is the May 4th update. The spring is at its peak in Dominion, and with it, exciting festivals are coming. Outland update. More skins are added to the Outland chest. Now you can unlock more skins with your skin coins. Check them out. Spring festivities. May is a month of celebration and great deals. Don't miss out on fun and amazing offers. Say hi to improve Heidi. Hurry up and see the monkey mage in action. Okay. So let's quickly... I'm going to go right now. Has she already been improved? Does anybody know if she's already been improved? We're going to take some screenshots. Whoops, didn't mean to upgrade that. Capture. So I'm going to take some screenshots here. Capture. Capture. All right. We're going to close this down, and we're going to go ahead and hit this update. See what's what. Wait. Said wait for update. Okay. It is too late. I have updated it. Oops. The update has been really buggy. Well, fortunately for me, I don't really play on mobile too much, so that's okay. That's okay. I'm really excited about Heidi. I'm very excited about Heidi. Come on, what's going on here? NanakB asks, how would you level up a hero from 0 to a hero if you just got him and trying to put him on your main team? How would I level up a hero? So the first thing that I would do, if I was expecting to get the hero, and I finally got the hero, let's say I was saving up skin stones, or not skin stones, let's say I was saving up soul stones. And what is taking so long? Why is... Am I still... Guys, am I still connected? Am I still live right now? Are you still seeing me live? Or am I disconnected? Yeah, I'm live. Interesting. Is Facebook down? Did Facebook crash? I can't I can't load Facebook. What is going on? Is everything else down? Live, keep it going. Very peculiar, guys. Technical difficulties. Still showing as live. Okay, back to the question. Back to the question. Where? No. Interesting. Let me close everything down here. Sorry guys, a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm not sure what's going on. Everything worked all day until right now. Let's close some stuff out. Okay, so the question was, let's get back to it. Who asked it? No, NanakB asked, how would I level up a hero from 0 to hero if you just got him and trying to put him on your main team? So what I would do is I would try and save up as much resources as I could. Things like gold, skin stones, artifact stones. And then I would set a timer for my wow, what in the world is going on? I would set a timer for my skills to be refreshed, and then as soon as they were refreshed completely, my skill points, I would go ahead and put more points into them. I would then just every chance I got put, invest into them, and completely stop investing in whatever hero that hero was supposed to invest in. So I'm live, but nothing is like my web page is not. None of my web pages are loading. And sorry guys, I'm completely thrown off here. I'm not sure. Interesting. Nothing is working. I'm surprised I'm still connected to you guys. My Wi-Fi is still connected. Yeah, I just had to update. Yeah. Loud Matt, you tried to warn me. I appreciate you, but you just couldn't quite get there. Shut down and restart. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart my computer. Okay, am I back? Seems to be working now. Jessica, the web is working for you. Ariel Inspectus says web is down. Mobile app is working. Should not have updated. Should not have updated the mobile version of the game in BlueStacks. Completely crashed everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Where were we? We were working on the tower and answering some questions. So, never left. And Jessica, you've got some things that aren't quite loading. You are a little laggy. Great. My my internet actually hasn't had any issues in a long time. I'm not sure what's going on. I think we might maybe we just have too much stuff going on. I've been meaning to hardwire the internet in my house for a little while. There we go. Meaning to hardwire the internet at least to my office so that I don't run into any issues whenever everybody's home and watching stuff. I see Arcana's in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for answering questions while I was down. It's not lagging now, Gabriel. Okay. So what I would do if I got a new hero, if I earned a new hero out of the box, let's say, yeah, excellent connection now. I'm not sure what's going on with it. So if I got a new hero and it's a hero that I wanted to level up for my main team, what would I do? The first thing that I would do is, NanakB was the one that asked this question. The first thing that I would do is I would dump all the resources that I had into that hero. Let's say I was trying to get Martha for my main team, and I just popped her open. What I would do is I would find Martha, and in this case we're gonna go with Jew, and I would go ahead. Well, let's not do. Let's do Jet. So I would dump all of my XP potions that I could into him. And if I knew that I was building a team, let's say I was building the Kira Blender team, that is Anvari, Kira, Nebula, Sebastian, Jet, and I didn't have Jet yet, but I knew I was going to get Jet, then I probably wouldn't invest much into the hero that was in Jet's spot. So let's say you were using Thea in Jet's place for, hypothetical. I probably wouldn't invest much in a Thea, but what I would do is I would save all of my intelligent skin stones that I could for when I did unlock Jet, right? And I would try and save a little bit of glyphs to go ahead and get him going. I would definitely try to save some gray artifacts, especially the intelligence and Book of Illusions components. I would try to save up as much of those as I could so that when I got Jet, I would be able to level him up quickly. And like I mentioned earlier, you get 20 skill points, and I believe on free-to-play on mobile, you only get 10 skill points. So what I would do is I would go ahead and dump all of my skill points into the hero. And in this case, I'm trying to level up Jew. So I would level all these bad boys up, right? Spend all I could. And here we go. So you can see here, every 5 minutes, I get another skill point. So I would set, 5 times 20 is 100 minutes. So set an alarm for 100 minutes from now or 50 minutes from now or whenever, and make sure to keep coming back and dumping as much points as you can. Too many people only invest skill points once per day, and you have a lot more opportunity to spend skill points throughout the day, but they're just not doing it. A lot of people have plenty of gold and they're just not taking the time to actually, come back an hour later and dump more skill points in. Case in point, I've been leveling up Jew, I think, for a week and a half. And all I got to do is set my alarm for, every hour and a half, every hour and 40 minutes, and come back and dump 20 more points into this. And once I got that leveled up, once I had, a good amount of stuff invested, and let's say that I was investing in Thea's Gift of the Elements, well, I would reset Thea's Gift of the Elements. You lose all the gold that you invested in her Gift of the Elements, and again, this is just a hypothetical Thea for Jet situation, but you would get all of the sparks of power back that you invested into Thea that you can then dump into Jet, right? So the question is, if you can't quite get, like right here, my Jew, he's not quite where I need him to be yet. And if you can't quite get Jew up to par, at least in range, he's 18,000, 18,571 power. And my weakest of my top 5 right now is at 62,000. If I can't get Jet to 50,000 power or 40,000 power, then I'll continue to use my best 5 heroes and keep working on Jet or Jew or whoever that that hero that you just got over time until I caught them up. Now, if it's a hero that you know is coming, then you can instantly, I mean, you can much better prepare. If you know that you're going to have access to Jet in a week and you're planning on using Jet in your team, then what you would do is you would just, again, make sure to conserve as much resources as you could, intelligence skin stones as many as you could, you know, as much gray artifacts as you could, and just have them ready. Just like have them ready to go to dump onto them as soon as you get the hero. I hope that answers your question. I hope that's good enough. But I would keep using the same original hero until the new hero got, you know, within 10 or 20% of power level, or you know, run some tests and see how they perform. You know, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all to throw, you know, to lose a couple of arena matches by trying out, you know, your Jet that you just got. Even if, you know, that hero is underpowered, it's okay. You know, it's okay to try him out. Hope that answers your question. Hope it answers your question. What else is going on tonight, guys? Let's try to open. Maybe it was opening up the VK site that crashed my computer. Maybe that's what it was. So I was looking at. Oh, I got to open up Discord too. Let's get Discord popping as well. So this has got everybody up in an uproar in the last little bit. The last couple of hours since this has been updated. This at the very bottom of the leaks, and I hope everybody's had a chance to look at these leaks. It's at vk.com/HWCalc or HWCALC, and this is where all the leaks come from. But at the very bottom here, we see changes that are going to go into the game sometime in the future. We don't know when the changes are going to happen. So, you know, Hero of the Month is Astrid and Lucas. Server names extended to 424. New servers were added. Outland prizes have changed. You know, all of this stuff added to the skin store. Looks like you can buy the summer skins and the cybernetic skins. You can actually buy them now, which is fantastic. Very nice, very nice. Some typos were corrected, and this right here, you know, typos were corrected. Notice that this is its own line. Typos were corrected, right? It's a different section, but down here, Piece 9 conducted some strange manipulations with the skills of the following heroes: Ziri, Shelter of Sands, and Vari, Living Earth skill, and then Sebastian, Ballad of Fortitude, which is actually Ballad of Tenacity in English, Rhythm of War, and Auto Attack. And you notice, so this is translated from Russian, so we don't know what this actually means, but the fact that Rhythm of War and Auto Attack don't have a common between them leads me to believe that Rhythm of War and Auto Attack in some way have a strange interaction that needs to be manipulated according to this, or fixed. And I don't know what it actually, you know, 100% pertains to, but I think I might know. I'm not sure what the Ballad of Tenacity or Ballad of Fortitude or whatever, you know, I'm not sure why they did this, is, you know, as pertaining to. I don't know what these changes are, but I think it's very interesting that these are here, and I think it's causing a lot of people to to really be curious. But who knows? Who knows for sure what this is actually going to be? And we don't know when this is going to happen. You know, we don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about this stuff? Or have you guys had an opportunity to even see the stuff? What's the best way to spend skin coins? The best way to spend skin coins is by leveling up your skins, not buying the skin. You should never buy a skin with skin coins. It is much more effective in this game to buy the skin with either a skin certificate or with real cash than it is to actually spend the 5,000 coins to unlock a skin. Astaroth event is happening tonight. It's Astaroth? Interesting. That would be interesting. I want Facebook leaks. Me too. Me too. Would like to run a Kark trio? Bob, Kai, Faceless. Kai is very low. At what level can I pop into this trio? Any level. Kai
my big issue with Kai and why I've replaced him with Nebula in my Kark team is that Kai's damage output is overall, it's consistent, but it's low. It's not spiky. I want spiky damage. Not like fast attack damage like Kira does, but I want spiky damage. How do I revive dead titans when I'm done with a dungeon? So Starlight Doug, a good question, Starlight Doug. I think that this is worth chatting about a little bit. So a lot of new players, and this was actually the case with me too. Whenever I first started, the dungeon. No, I won. Wasn't even watching. Whenever you're doing the dungeon, your titans will keep the same health from fight to fight, right? But they also keep the same energy. It's very similar to the tower. So right now I'm doing these auto fights, but I'm still my titans are still taking damage. The heroes don't. The heroes don't take damage, but my titans do. So you can see here my my Angus took a little bit of damage, and when your game resets, what, at 5 a.m.? Is that when the game resets for everyone, at 5 a.m.? When the game resets at 5 a.m., your Titan's health will come back, and you'll have another opportunity to, work through the dungeon. It's not until then do you get, a revived Titan. And there's no way to revive the Titans. The only way to heal up a Titan is through specific Titans that have healing. Only one Titan, to my knowledge, has healing. And if you're on Facebook, you have the totem, the water totem as well. And so it's, you want to manipulate your fights as best you can to get the healing as much as you can. Now on Facebook, I'm lucky in that I have these divination cards that lets me auto complete these fights. And my Titans, because I've spent so much on certain Titans artifacts, and I've invested a ton of artifacts in all of my tanks, and I've invested a ton of artifacts in all of my super Titans. And it's because I've invested so much artifacts in these, I've got a much easier time completing layers in the dungeon than a new player would. And additionally, something that Facebook has that mobile doesn't have is elemental weaknesses. So that is that water is strong against fire, and fire is strong against earth, and earth is strong against water. And on mobile, they don't have those weaknesses. So whenever I'm going up against this, this team with my Earth Titan team, I actually am doing better against those than I would if I didn't have artifacts. And it's like fighting in the arena with hero skins leveled up or artifacts leveled up. That's kind of the difference. And the game doesn't really explain much of the dungeon. There's, it talks about it in here. You start each day from the latest save point. You get double rewards for clearing a battle. You get Titanite for each day. The health and energy of your Titans are tracked from battle to battle until the day ends. This is like the only mention of it, and it's half of a sentence, and it's kind of a throwaway sentence. So it's not really explained very well. And I think that's one of about 200 things that could have been a much better job of explaining than what they have done, which is why I started my YouTube channel to begin with, to help explain stuff like this. And I always just stop at 300. Whenever you're doing the dungeon, one last little point that I want to talk about, whenever you're completing the dungeon, and there's a lot of strategy that goes into completing the dungeon, you always want to try to finish and click that unlock for the next floor if you can, and try to end at that point. Now I could keep going if I really wanted to, but I don't. 300 to Titanite is more than enough for me today. So I'm gonna call it there. All right. So anybody got any questions about that? That was a good question, though. That was a really good question. Thank you for that question, Starlight Doug. Jonathan Tiffany, you play on Chromebook. Do you play the web version, the Facebook version, or the mobile version? I'm curious. I'm really curious. I know a guy named Jonathan Tiffany. He was a Control 4 rep. John Tiffany. Are you John Tiffany, the Control 4 rep? Would you be willing to do a video breaking down good tactics for the Titan Dungeon at some point? Frixine Walker, yes. Yes, I would. I have been working with Arcana a little bit about a video breaking down dungeon tactics. There's some pretty strong feelings about dungeon tactics. Yeah, but I definitely, that's a video that I've not touched at all. Caleb Baldry says, what is the easy way to get emeralds? The easiest way to get emeralds is, it really depends on what platform you're on. If you're on mobile, then it is to do those emerald tasks. You know, go in here and at the bottom you have emerald tasks to complete. If you're on Facebook, then it's just, there really isn't an easy way to go about doing it, unfortunately. It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. But we get better 4x emerald days. Don't use your taints on fights where you can choose all elements. Yeah, I have seen that, but I've also heard that if you can force your tank to die, then the following day you'll have an easier fight or something. I don't know. What glyphs should I upgrade first for Nebula? Great question. Michaelis Zarkalis asks, what glyphs should I upgrade first for Nebula? This is actually a pretty contested point that people deal with. And what I always recommend, what I always tell people to do is to check out different spreadsheets that have been produced. I'm slowly working towards my own little, spreadsheet compendium of information. But I think what I'll ultimately end up doing is building a website instead of building a spreadsheet that has to be updated. If I build a website, I feel like it's an easier access than a spreadsheet is. A spreadsheet, the bigger a spreadsheet gets, the harder it is to look at. So whenever you're leveling up, let's see, stat and skin priority. Nebula's a funny one. I would work on her attack first. Let's see, what glyphs does she even have? Attack first. Let's see, attack, and then agility and health right here, and then armor and magic defense in that order. Well, those tactics involve not having a water totem, because once you get the first one, you are just stuck with it forever. That's not true, Yvonne. Once you get your second totem, you can game the system to make it a water totem. That's what I did. Once I got my earth totem, I started focusing heavily on my water team to get them leveled up, so that whenever I had another opportunity to get a totem, it was guaranteed to be a water totem. So for you players that that don't know a lot about totems, there is the first 2 totems that you get are based on your overall team Titan team power level. So whatever team of Titans you have that has the most power, that is the. Did I open this chest? I did. That's the totem that you get. Level 90 teams in Facebook. What is normal level of Titans? Not a champion right now in my guild. We are a gold guild though, so I want to be ready to replace if necessary. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? So Real Marion says something about the power level of Titans. I'm actually not sure what power level of Titans are in gold guilds. I'm actually in a silver league guild on Facebook, so I don't really know. I don't really know. Chester Williams says, boost Nebula's physical attack as much as humanly possible. Yeah, I agree, because Nebula's biggest utility comes from her equilibrium ability, and it's based on her physical attack. Such a huge boost. Apparently my girlfriend is making deep fried Oreos upstairs. I'm excited. Raymond Cornett, I need an honest opinion about my main team. I use Galahad, Ishmael, Arachne, Ginger, and Thea. That's an okay team. I think that you're going to get into a little bit of a trouble using Thea as your healer on that team. It might be fine because Ishmael and Galahad both are self-healers. I think Arachne is a good control hero. What I think you're missing, I think you're missing a strong support. You have Ishmael and Ginger, which are both good damage dealers, and Arachne is a pretty decent control hero. But I think if you plugged in Nebula for Arachne, I think you'd have a much better time with that team. I think that team would be really strong if you could plug in Nebula for Arachne. Arachne is a good hero in that spot. She'll help counter a lot of physical damage teams. But that's my opinion. Raymond. Baba Yaga says, I think Fire Totem is the best for war. There is, okay, so there's actually a